What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Dark Matter Derrick White. And in my opinion, this Derrick White is probably the better of the point guards that came out in this NBA Finals content drop. He's only 6'4", so he's an inch shorter than Jrue Holiday, but I think his animations are overall better between release and SIGs. And I think as a whole, he's going to be a super solid card and a pretty enjoyable card to use as well. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Help me push towards the 30,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day and would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Massive shout out to my boy Shadow for letting me hop on his account to record this gameplay in addition to the other gameplays that I recorded with these NBA Finals cards. He grounded all of them out and just let me do gameplays, so appreciate that. 97 offense, 99 defense with 6'4" height, 97 driving layup, 95 mid-range and 3-ball, 92 free throw, 85 driving dunk, 95 ball handle, 97 block steal perimeter, 98 speed, 97 speed ball and excel, 98 vert, 88 strength, 98 lateral quickness. Very good looking card. 70 out of 77 possible total badges include, again, relatively close to everything that's important between defense, slashing, finishing, shooting, all that type of stuff is really, really good. And when you look at the rest of the gold badges, it's everything else you could possibly need, although I would say it's the less important badges. The most important ones are generally on Hoff. So as a whole, really good looking card, although statistically he might be slightly worse for stats than Jrue Holiday. His animations are noticeably better. Kyrie dribble style instead of MJ, much better. Kemba escape instead of Steph, noticeably better as well. That's 2 immediately. Curry slide instead of Allen Iverson behind the back. That's 3 immediately. I mean, immediately better SIGs across the board. It's not even close. And honestly, I think I like his release better too. If not better, as much at least, if not better. So, like, you just have a card who I like a lot more animation-wise. I don't care that he's an inch shorter. I think stat and badge-wise, he's going to play relatively close to the exact same. And normal fade still, I wish it was Pro 2 or Tray Fade or something like that. That would be nice, but as a whole, you can live with it. Like, I think he's a better version of Jrue Holiday, basically. So if you're looking for a point guard from these NBA Finals cards, in my personal opinion, Derrick White's probably your guy. I think he's going to be your best bet. And I think he's actually going to be a really solid card. I'm not going to hype him up like he's the best point guard in the game because I don't think he is, but I definitely think he is a very solid free point guard option in my team, and I love the fact that he's got good SIGs. To me personally, that's a very important thing. So glad to see that, and yeah, let's hop into a game. See what Derrick White can do. All right, our opponent here is Dark Matter MJ at point guard, Ray at the 2, Braun at the 3, and Beat at the 4, and Bobo at the 5. I'm not going to sit here and say that's the best team I've ever seen, but it is not a horrific squad. Dark Matter MJ against Derrick White, I'll be completely honest, I'd rather have Derrick White. But that's just me. I know a lot of people probably still like MJ. I just don't think his release this year is good at all. With that being said, literally, this card and Jrue Holiday give you the same thing. So if you want a defensive, slightly undersized point guard, they're the same card. It's just that same card, but with one relatively significant difference, and that's that Derrick White's dribble SIGs are much better than Jrue Holiday's. And that's basically, I think, the only big differentiator between the cards, but I definitely think it's a differentiator that matters. So push cross here, see if we can get around the screen and run some offense, and good dump down. Draw a foul from Bull. That would have been a bucket if he hadn't fouled me, but that's totally fine. Not a bad start to the game at all with an assist and then drawing a foul right there as well. Let's get into our offense. Obviously, oh, he's not actually going to hard off ball. I thought he was going to hard off ball. That was not as good of defense as I probably, or not as good of offense in terms of my movement as I probably could have had. I think I might have had the shot there too, to be honest. And then he goes right back to the hard off ball. So never mind. Apparently he is going to hard off ball, which means I'm going to be passing the ball a lot because I just don't love that, and I don't have the best fade, so it's good. We're gonna have to live with it. But play defense for me, Derrick. That was my fault for reaching, and we give up a dunk there. That was honestly on me. But let's see if we can maybe beat MJ up the court. Let's see. Let's at least make him work to do some things differently to get stops. Get to the rim. Good stuff. Only an 85 driving dunk is not a big deal, in my opinion, by the way. Compared to 95, I think they pretty much are going to perform relatively similar, especially if you have Hoff Moisturizer and Precision Dunker still on your card. I really don't think there's a gigantic difference between those two. And honestly, that's something that's very nice because that means that whatever one of the things that I think on paper is Jrue Holiday's bigger advantages really just doesn't mean a ton. You know what I mean? So stopping there, we'd really like to have shot that shot, but MJ was just too high on the screen there. Stopping there, that one's open-ish. I just hate the way the contest system is this year. I just can't get away with shooting anything ever, and it's really annoying, but it is what it is. Drive the ball here again. I got a backdoor and pass the ball again because just can't create shots in this game at a consistently high level. Fade, should have been a foul. Get blocked by Bull. Interesting. And he's going to get a transition dunk. Gotta love it. Gameplays in this game are some of the most frustrating experiences of my YouTube career, legitimately. I mean, you just have people doing this type of stuff. He's pausing me, for example, because he thinks he's tough. He's going up against somebody who's mainly using Derrick White, and he thinks he's tough. Anyways, get to the rim, draw a foul, we'll take it, and Derrick White now with an opportunity to get his second bucket of the game. I mean, people literally sit in the corner and off ball on defense and then run around in circles on offense and go up with anything and think they're tough at the game. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. Let's play D. Come on, Derrick. Give me a stop here. Get bumpy on MJ if you can. Good defense. Beautiful. Now don't get blown by. Good job. Now get in front. Good D. That's great defense. Wall him up. Good D. Derrick White playing phenomenal defense that whole time. Honestly, kind of annoyed that wasn't a stop, but the ball got deflected out of bounds instead of being a stop. It is what it is. Look at Derrick. Oh, give me my... This game stinks. Thank you. Goodness gracious. You are a bot. Just give me the ball. Catch. Pump fake. Pump fake again. I don't know why I pump fake twice, but it's going to get contested, isn't it? It wasn't contested. I just missed it. I think I released it a tiny bit early because I was worried it was going to be contested. By the way, Derrick White, that was a fluke stop 100% right there, that animation, but it was still an absolutely elite level animation. Derrick White for three. That's huge. Green it. Let's go. Big D White taking a 3-point lead. We will take that. That's a big shot too. Showing off on both ends right now, doing things effectively on both offense and defense, and that's a big deal. Cut off the dribble drive, help out top. That's fine. MJ's not really a shooter. Didn't want to. I just don't want to switch it initially. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want Derrick White to jump in the first place. I didn't want to have to switch that, but luckily he missed. Got to stop. He gets the offensive board. Ay, bro. And then I'm getting paused again. Like, what are you pausing for? I just don't get it. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Maybe I'm just bad, but I just do not understand this game sometimes, man. And then we're sitting in this pause menu, so I don't know. Not sure why we're sitting in the pause menu right now, but hey, I guess it is what it is, right? So let's, oh, there we go. He's back. I was going to say, let's skip ahead till he gets back, but here we go. He is returned. And he's trying to bait. I mean, I guess I kind of see what you're trying to do, but I really don't at the same time. Another wide open three. We'll take that as well. Good shot, good pass, good shot. And Derrick White, physicals take, you don't really want that. You'd like to fix that to drop shooting take or defensive take or something. Great defense. We're playing D all of a sudden. All the way coast to coast. D White again, throwing it down. Let's go. He's up to 9 points, 3 assists. I might have to throw my own pause on this dude because he wanted to pause me after he got a transition fast break bucket with Bull early in the game. But let's make sure we secure the game before we do anything like that. D White again, pushing up the court. We're going to use that physicals take again if we can. Run to the corner, fade. This is a big shot, and he drills it. Let's go. Normal fade. I don't like it quite as much as Pro 2, but it'll get the job done. There's your pause. You can have a pause right there, my friend, because you want to pause me early in the game, and then you turn the ball over again, and uh-oh. I just missed. You're trolling me. I just paused him and missed the dunk. I mean, you gotta love it, right? Stop, pop, D White, 4-3, drills that, and that's the game. Get out of my game, and don't pause me ever again. Derrick White, he is definitely better than Jrue Holiday. 100%. That I have no doubt of. I don't think he's unbelievably exceptional as a free point guard. There are better point guards, but I do think as a whole, he's a pretty good and very fun card to use, and I think he played himself a pretty impressive game there, to be completely honest. I don't know. I like Derrick White. I'm a fan. And I think he is one of the better cards from this finals draft, actually, because I actually like his animations across the board, his SIGs and his release. I know he's only 6'4", but every other card besides D White in this drop either has mediocre SIGs or a mediocre release, or both. So, like, Derrick White not having that is kind of nice. I'm not saying he's the best card from today's drop, but he's probably my favorite of the ones I used anyway, even if he's not the best. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.